Hello. Oh, it's John Doe, and apparently we are having some issues with him. Wow, there's two of them actually. Hello reformers, and welcome back to Vampyr. Now, when we left off, we just arrived in our office in the hospital, and I've actually just checked this locker here, and apparently it contained a melee weapon called Dragonbane, and I gotta say, it actually looks really good. I think it looks pretty cool, so I'm actually gonna use that, and we'll see how it goes, and that's apparently doing something for us. Okay, I'm actually unsure what is happening now. Alright, so what is actually happening here? Oh, okay, I have a hat. Are you serious? I literally just put on a hat? Oh, okay, does the hat give me anything? I guess it gives me style points, doesn't it? Probably gives me style points. Okay, so what's this?
The flower's dying. It needs water.
It needs water. Do I have any water in here? I mean, I do have some water, actually. So, can I fill a particular container, or... I mean, I'd like to water the plant, if at all possible. I mean, I'm gonna need to interact with that in just a second, but... Let's see, what is this? Shotgun shells. Okay. Nothing particularly necessary. Okay, so let's interact with this then. Alright, so this is our crafting bench right here, and we do need to analyze the blood sample of William Bishop. So let's do that. You have enough components to improve one of your weapons. Oh, apparently I do. Okay. Select a melee weapon to upgrade it. So, well, I guess considering I have just acquired Dragonbane, it might make sense for me to use that. You can upgrade your weapon to a new level with the required ingredients. It will inflict more damage, and you will also gain access to customization slots. Oh, okay. And I apparently do have enough for it, so let's upgrade it. And now I can select something. Okay, so I can either get enhanced damage, or I can get increased blood absorption. Absorb blood points when the weapon hits. That's actually pretty good. I don't really need more damage, so I wouldn't mind doing that, because if you're unable to inflict stun on your opponent, whatever it may be, then I think getting some blood from just hitting things is a good idea. Even if it's just 2.5 blood points, I think that's pretty decent. And we can then level it up to level 3, and then we can gain stamina consumption reduction and more blood points and so on and so forth. But I think a level 2 is pretty good right now.
Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Yeah, we certainly do. Anyway, let's rest on the bed then. And I guess we can evolve a little bit? Yes, we can. Okay, that's very nice indeed. Okay, so here's the thing. I have no idea what I'm going to be speccing into right now. I mean, I have 2,000 experience, and most of these things are pretty easy to unlock. Increases your life regeneration when using Bite in combat. 100% extra damage. And can I actually upgrade things like this? Can I actually get... No, I need level 6 to be able to get some additional healing from that. But you can apparently unlock new abilities. You throw a spear made of blood which can pass through enemies in front of you. That might be pretty good. That does physical damage. Claws do physical damage. And that's blood, that's shadow damage. Okay, so I guess... Can I do that? It's 1,000 though. That's very expensive. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna increase my health right now, because health is necessary. And wow, I can actually do a lot more, can't I? Okay, well let's just do that, and then we'll just do another little bit in endurance as well. Wow, that's pretty good. That is actually very, very good. And what about this? Increases your blood capacity, increases your blood absorption when using Bite in combat. I personally don't feel like that's too necessary. What's this? You will block your target's blood in their veins, making them defenseless. Okay. Blood barrier. You create an invisible barrier, absorbing direct damage until it fades or is destroyed. That sounds like a pretty cool ability. Let's get that. I think I might have too many abilities right now. I'm a bit worried about gaining too many and then just not knowing exactly what I'm going to be doing and everything. Let's get some more health. I think health is really, really worth it right now, so let's just get a whole bunch of health. There you go. Okay, so we're level 7 now. Let's confirm that, I guess. Alright, so major district events. Every night, the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade the district health status. It can also be degraded due to diseases spreading among citizens. The more lives you take, the unhealthier a district becomes. If a district's health status drops below the critical threshold, it will plunge into chaos. It is for you to decide of a district's fate. Right, so obviously as we killed that fellow, his name was Clay, as far as I'm aware. Yes, there we go, Clay Cox. He is dead, and that has reduced the health status of this particular district. Aha, interesting.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Yes, what about his thirst for blood? I mean, I'm sure we can actually get that from skulls and everything, so I'm not entirely sure if it's really necessary for us to do anything like that, but I guess we can. Okay, so what's this? Answer the door. Oh, okay, we're on the night shift, of course.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry, there's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Ah, very well. I don't really mind doing that, because it does unlock a new little area for us, and it's always nice to explore new areas, of course. I mean, I think we've already technically kind of seen what's going on there. Can I open this? Yes, I can. There we go. Right, so if I just go around, I do have my nice little hat on as well. I'm sure all the skulls are going to be very, very scared of me now that I have a hat on. Alright, so find useful medicinal ingredients in the old morgue. Okay, so I can assume there's probably going to be some things in here that are going to want to attack us. So I'm going to mostly sneak around and we'll see if there are actually any enemies, because maybe there isn't. You know, maybe there's nothing for me to worry about at all and I'm just being overly cautious. But you never know. Maybe there is going to be something. Seems like I am being overly cautious, actually. There doesn't seem to be that much here. Huh. Ah, that's upstairs. Oh, okay. So there are actually multiple levels here as well. Okay, so yeah, there are downstairs and upstairs. I assume I have to find the key or something to be able to unlock the downstairs. It seems like it's a little bit kind of blocked at the moment. Give me those shillings, thank you very much.
It's locked.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm probably needing to go upstairs first. Ah, there are skulls here. Oh, okay. I kind of wish that I'd done a little bit extra leveling up in bite damage now that I look back on it, because now I'm going to be doing some damage with my bite, and it's not really going to do that much. But it's alright, we do have that new weapon after all.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
There we go, we found, I think, the first ingredient. And many of the enemies are actually pretty easy for us to defeat now that we've upgraded our weapon a little bit. Oh, can't go in there either. Some bullets, if we ever want to use our revolver again. Cigarette case. There was only one enemy? Oh, I guess you're meant to be doing these story missions before you actually go gallivanting around.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
To the other investigations and everything, because those investigations are surely very, very difficult, as we've seen in the previous episode. Okay, so... Ah, there is actually... Hello! Ooh, I like the moveset. I gotta say, I do like the moveset of the new weapon. It's very satisfying to use, and there's some additional stuff that we need.
Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Ooh, okay. There is actually someone here that is using teleportation abilities. A bit worried about that, because the last time we encountered someone that was able to do that, we, soundly got our asses handed to us, basically. So let's be a little bit careful, shall we?
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Well, that was some damage, wasn't it? Where's the other one gone, though? There he is. He's trying to get in that door over there. There's another one over here. Aha, okay, so that did actually give me an opportunity to try out our new shield ability, and I don't know whether you saw before the HUD disappeared, but it has a cooldown of about 30 seconds, so can't really use that all the time. I actually envisaged that maybe I'd be able to use it more often, but 30 seconds seems like a pretty fair cooldown anyway for something that can prevent so much damage. Ah, so what is this? It's a death report for Samuel Connor. And his probable cause of death is a fast-progressing pneumonia by virus-induced pulmonary consolidation, or otherwise known as Spanish influenza. Alright.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
Ah, and we have a new investigation on our hands. Very nice. And we also have a used Liston knife right here. Okay, so we just acquired a new type of offhand weapon. Equip it and press that to directly absorb blood. Ah, that seems pretty cool, actually. So instead of stunning, it actually absorbs blood. Huh. Does it do any damage? It doesn't seem like it does any damage. I think it just absorbs blood. I don't know whether I really want to use it, but I think I'm kind of interested to see exactly what it looks like in action. So let's just use it for a little bit and see what's going on. Maybe it can be a little bit more effective if we decide to use more of our abilities. Because I'm technically pretty, shall we say, lax on using my abilities as much as maybe I should be. That was a one-hit kill. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so we just need to find sodium hypochlorite. Oh, okay. Wasn't I already in here? Yeah, I was already in here. Okay, fantastic. I think. Hello. Oh, it's John Doe, and apparently we are having some issues with him. Wow, there's two of them actually. This might actually be more difficult than I anticipated, but let's just use our barrier. He seems to have a shadow form that decides to attack us a little bit. Yes, he certainly does.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
It certainly is. It certainly is. Okay, so at least we were able to do that, and that's more on our level. I mean, you could see there that that guy was level 7, and we were able to dispatch him relatively easily.
Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
I think that's it. Now all we need to do is craft the treatment for fatigue. And, we need to use teleport to get up here. And there just so happens to be a crafting bench here. We have enough components to craft the treatment. And we can also analyze this, apparently, as well. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Let me see. Where do I... there it is. Okay, so use it to cure a sick citizen during a dialogue. Okay. Do I need one, or how many do I need of these? Just one, by the looks of things. Bring the medicine to Dorothy Crane. Okay, so is there any other way that I can actually get back instead of just walking standard? No. Well, I guess sometime we're going to be able to transform into a bat and fly along, but not today. There are actually a couple more skulls here, and this one right here managed to dart off into this room. Okay, there's actually a couple of them. But they shouldn't even be that difficult to defeat, because, I mean, I have my shadow abilities, and they do tend to kill them very quickly indeed. Oh, there's the Liston knife. It actually does absorb a lot of damage. Well, shall we say, a lot of blood. So technically, if I wanted to, I could have I suppose, a source of infinite blood and infinite health as a result, because I'm able to heal myself with blood, of course, and being able to drain blood at will without having to stun them first, that's pretty useful. That is pretty useful. I'm a bit worried that I'm going to get ambushed here, because I'm hearing a whole bunch of screams and everything, but I think we should be okay to leave now. Now this is a very cool ability to use when you want to find people. As you can see here, you can activate your vampire senses, and then it will tell you exactly where you need to go, or at the very least it will tell you where citizens are by their heartbeat, and you can actually see them through walls and everything. So I think that's pretty cool. There are a couple of people around here that we have not spoken to. Actually, quite a few people that we haven't spoken to at the moment. But that's definitely not something we're going to be doing right now, because we actually do need to deliver the... well, not the vaccine, but, you know, the medicine. And let's see, where is she going to be? Where is Dorothy? Is she going to be annoying and going to be difficult to find? It seems like that's actually the case right now. Ah, here she is. Okay, just managed to find her.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Okay, so, and you, as you can see here, diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status. Okay, so I guess we can go in here.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Press E to check the medical status of the citizen. Healing a citizen will increase his blood quality and will reward you with XP. The health status of the district will also improve.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Alright, so we did actually gain a little bit of experience for that, and I suppose... oh, who's that? I didn't even see that there was anyone else in this room, and I suppose that means that the district has also improved in its status percentage, and next time we're going to be speaking to Edgar Swansea and maybe speaking to a couple of extra patients to learn more about them and maybe gaining some more hints. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.